I swear this mountain's high.
Hi, I'm Jordan Sparks, and you're watching my series Dance Coach Reacts. And in today's video, we are going to be
A
reacting
long
to
way
Elvin's Empire solo from
below.
The Next Step. So if you're interested in that, make sure to give this video a great big thumbs up, and
If you
let's hop right
can
into it.
read, I swear this mountain's high. A long way below.
Oh, right from like the first 2 seconds, and I'm like, I already love the song. I love a nice buttery lyrical baritone. Honey, give me Michael Bublé vibes.
Long way below.
Beautiful
If you
second.
can reach this height, there's nowhere left to go but down.
Okay, what? What is up with the audiences on The Next Step? It always looks like there's literally 10,000 people in the audience, like they're at the Grammys or something, like the biggest performance in the entire world. And I'm like, isn't this a dance competition? Sorry to burst your bubble, but when you go to a dance competition, there's generally not that many people there, even at like the most insane, crazy ones. Maybe at like a Prix de Lausanne, they would fill like an entire Broadway theater, but generally, no. There's like the teachers, parents of dancers, maybe a couple family members. Generally, dance competitions aren't attended by like the general public, so there's not a huge audience. But anyways, gorgeous deep plie in second. Beautiful turnout. I'm loving seeing a dancer with gorgeous technique. Briar is a phenomenal dancer. She's like the main dancer that I react to from The Next Step. She has great technique, but she's like so fast, and her focus is definitely being on an acrobatic ninja warrior princess, so she is amazing. But this guy's got like that real contemporary lyrical going on. Beautiful turnout, gorgeous beat. Let's get back into it.
So were we wasting all our time on this endless climb?
Okay, hello. Beautiful
If
press.
you look, you'll find we built an empire.
Okay. Most of you guys probably don't know who this is, but he reminds me so much of my friend Jeremy Morganti. Jeremy's the dancer that I used to dance with when I was in college, and he moves just like him. I'm loving the arm movements in this dance and the isolations. The song is beautiful, love it. Was definitely not expecting a press handstand. Gorgeous, beautiful form, super controlled. Beautiful. Okay, notice how when he went up into the straddle, he hits the straddle and then his legs really create that height in the leap. That's after you've hit the jump. So a lot of the time I feel like it's not necessarily that people are doing this as a mistake, it's just that they haven't developed those muscles yet, but when you are doing your straddle, when you're younger, or when you're just beginning and you just kind of hit this shape in the air, you really want to hit that shape in the air and then activate your hamstrings and your turnout and really whack those legs back, and that's what gets that beautiful height and lift in your straddle leap. So that was perfect. Was not expecting that either. Very mature, very professional dancing.
We conquered this town. Don't try to stop us now. We're living higher than high. We built an empire from dust into stars.
Ooh, beautiful. Wow, he is so impressive. This dancing is beautiful. I am always impressed by nice, beautifully controlled technique, and that is what I am getting in this number. And this is, I believe, like 5 years ago, so this would have been phenomenal at the time. and kind of like pressing the boundaries. So I'm loving that. I feel like it's important to mention that when I'm reacting to dances that aren't like brand new, because the style and everything and the tricks that are used and technique changes very fast. So the one correction that I would have is I would like to see a little bit more engagement in his upper back, so that his arms are connected to his back in his movement. There's a lot of mobility there, and he's creating beautiful shapes and beautiful lines. So just a little bit more control in the back. But otherwise, this is absolutely gorgeous. I would also like to see just like, I'm just being super nitpicky here, to like just to refine his hands a little bit more. So instead of being like, I'm getting a little bit of this in the turns and a little bit of like the thumbs up sometimes, but mainly just like this kind of spaced out fingers thing. And that's a little bit elementary to me. I call it hamburger hands when I'm coaching my dancers, but just have your hands a little bit more connected, a little bit more graceful. As a general rule, to have the nice, pretty controlled hands in your turns, what you want to do to have a nice ballet hand is, if you're a girl, you can do this. If you're a boy, you can even just like have your hands more straight. But when you bend your middle finger, notice how it has the 3 sections. You can connect your thumb to this bottom section. It shouldn't be just loosey-goosey, and you don't want to have like hamburger hands, because then you end up looking like a puppet. So just a little tip for you guys.
Don't try to fight it now. We are fire on fire.
Beautiful.
On fire.
Oh, wow.
I know this mountain's high.
Okay, wow. What? This guy has me floored. I actually was not expecting that tumbling pass whatsoever. That was amazing. It's always refreshing to watch a dancer and to experience a whole bunch of other aspects to a choreography that you were not expecting this dancer to pull out, and maybe having like a preconceived idea of what kind of dancer and who this person is as a dancer, and then being told that you're wrong and having that mold smashed in your face. So that is cool. I am super impressed. The acrobatics here, brilliant. The technique is gorgeous. Beautiful flexibility, beautiful control. His accents and his musicality and his movement quality are all incredible. He's very free and fluid. That was crazy good. I was not expecting that level of difficulty. I was honestly like just not expecting that. So that was brilliant. He really has that like contemporary so you think you can dance style solo in the bag. He has those really high powerful masculine leaps and the powerful acrobatic tricks. He really dances with that male strong dancer energy that coaches are always trying to pull out of their dancers, because it's hard growing up as a male dancer when you're surrounded by mostly women and most of your teachers are women, and so there seems to be more of an emphasis on the artistic quality and movement quality for dancing as a female. But as a male professional dancer, there's a kind of a different standard and movement quality that is expected of you as a male or somebody that is male presenting, and so it's a little bit difficult to find that training and to find that, but it looks like whoever is playing Alden has done a great job of finding that masculine way of performing on stage, and he is brilliant. The technique was brilliant, beautiful control, beautiful acrobatic techniques, beautiful tumbling passes. There was like a bobbling at the end of a super difficult tumbling pass, but like, I don't expect that to be super smooth. I think we have crazy expectations of dancers. Like, just look at the Olympics. Once you do a crazy tumbling pass, you're not always going to stick it perfectly. And there was a little bit of a loss of control out of some turns and stuff like that, but overall it was beautiful. My main critique, like I was saying, was just to have some more strong control throughout the upper back, which would just be really flattening out and widening out the scapula and starting the movement of the arms from that nice wide scapula. But those were my critiques. I was super impressed. I saw some beautiful technique and some beautiful artistry in this dance, so I loved it. But let me know what you guys thought of Eldon's Empire solo down in the comments below. And if you have any other dances that you'd like me to react to, definitely let me know down in the comments below. But I think that is it for this video, so as always, make sure to be weird, be wild, and stay sparkly, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!